I am so excited to announce to you that now we have our own and special African Geek Community platform, and this platform was built for you. So, what are some of the things you can do on this platform? You can join our special forum section, which is called the Community of Geeks, and in this section we have several forums on the platforms. We have the Canva forum, we have the content creation forum, and we have the digital marketing forum. More forums are going to be added, but what can you do in these forums? You can ask questions and learn from other experts who would be on the forum. Another thing you can do is to create your own special group on the platform, and in this you can add people, you can manage a group as if you're doing it on Facebook, and you can do so much more in these groups. Also, when you create an account, there are several things you can do. Okay, you can check your timeline, you can check notifications, you can send messages to other members on the site, you can check your connections, you can even have pending connections, because when people send you follow requests, you'd have to accept, or you can also reject. You can create forums, you can check your photos and your albums, you can send invite to other people, and you can also log out. So to get started, find the link in the description box below and sign up today. Hey everyone, this is Benjamin here from the African Geek, and you are welcome to this fantastic tutorial inside of Canva. Today we are going to be designing a business card, a professional business card inside of Canva, and we wouldn't just be doing that, we would also look at how to present our business cards to clients, which means that we'll be looking at how to create mockups. Okay, so after we are done designing, we'll then also create mockups of our business cards so that we can be able to present it in a more professional way to our clients. So if this is what you want to learn how to do, then stay tuned and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back after the intro. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is to click on create a design, and we search for business, and after that you can see there are so many dimensions over here, but we are looking for the business card, and we have the rounded business card, rounded. So depending on the style you want to create, okay, you have all of these dimensions over here. So you have corporate business card. Okay, wow, this means there are so many business cards, but I'm just going to choose the first option. Okay, and I opened it earlier here, so I think I can just close this, okay, so that I can have just one open. So first of all, I would want to name my design, so business card template. I think this is cool. Okay, now what we are going to do first is, or even before we start, this is what I have to say. Business cards normally has two sides, the front and the back. Okay, and we are going to be doing both sides inside of Canva. And we are going to be doing both sides. I don't know why I keep saying inside of Canva. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just create a new page also. Okay, so we have the front and the back. Okay, so let's start with the front. Yeah, the front normally has all the information. Okay, so we are going to be choosing specific colors, and if you have colors you're going to be working with, you can also feel free and choose those colors. So I move my my color slider, or I just slide it through, and I want orange. Okay, but I'm not going to choose orange, I'm going to choose a darker. So the color code is 140C02. okay, that's the color code I'm going to be working with, and I will press R on my keyboard. And with this, the second color I'm going to be using would be an orange. Okay, I'll just make it. Okay, so it should be there. And this orange is FF6B00. FF6B for boy 00. Okay, nice one. So I would position it down here. Okay, and I'll slide it through. Then we'll just press on C for circle and make it bigger. Right, then we'll position it here. Okay, nice one. So what we are going to do now is select this circle and duplicate it, so you can Control C, Control V. Someone sent me a message on Instagram and I think the favorite thing the person loved about this with all my tutorials is how I get to say Control V, Control C. And I just don't know any special way I can just say this, because you just have to Control V, Control C. You get it, which means copy and paste, just in case you have no idea of what I'm talking about. Don't worry, you're not alone. Okay, now we come to uploads. Okay, and I just don't want this to be looking so plain. We want to add a 3D effect. Okay, and at the moment Canva doesn't really have any special effect for shapes, so we have to employ our own effect. Okay, so there's this circle I have, and if you don't have it yet, there's a link in the description box. Okay, that will lead you to a Google Drive where I have so many elements uploaded there. Okay, so you can just check in there. You'd find some interesting things. All right. So I just scroll down, and yes, this is what I'm looking for. It's just a normal shape, okay, which I saved as PNG. Okay, so I just did it in Canva and I saved it as PNG, and there's a reason. And with the reason, if you want to know the reason, you'll know about it soon. So what we are going to do is we are going to make it a bit bigger. Okay, so you can press Alt and drag it and make it big. Then we will send it backwards. So still have it selected, and you come to position and just click backward. Okay, then make sure it's arranged. Let me just make it bigger so that I can click. Okay, let me just try and center this. Okay, nice one. So I position my shape back on my where it used to be. I just position there and I just select what's behind, which is the image I added. Okay, so we come to adjust and we increase the blurriness of it. So we just make it blur a little bit, and it's too much. Okay, so what we can even do is we can reduce the transparency. Okay, so that it doesn't look too much. And we also need to make it darker, so we come to effect, because now it's an image. So we come to effect. Okay, in effect we come to duotone. Okay, so you just double click on any of the effect here, and we come to shadows and you can choose black. All right, then we come to highlight and you can also choose black. So it means we have a black shadow. Then click apply. It's not saved fully yet, that's why it's looking pixelated. Okay, so I can just close everything. Now what I want to do is to add the necessary information I want to add, but it's looking like our shape, the shadow wasn't applied. So I come to adjust and come to blur, and I'll increase it. Okay, so this is how it's looking right now. Okay, now maybe let's finish with this before we move on to the next part of it. So we come to element, and this is where you have to add your logo. Okay, if maybe you are going to, if it's for yourself or for the client, this stage you can just add the logo. Okay, so it should cover, and maybe all of this should come down a little bit. Yeah, and I'll just search for logo. So in logo I would find any random logo at all, and I'll use it for my business card. But this doesn't mean you should also do the same, especially if you're doing this for a client. Use the client's logo, and with every color I'm using, just make sure you're using your client's color. Okay, nice one. So I select this logo and I position it here, okay, to the center. Now I change the color to orange. Okay, and I can reduce the size a little bit and position it here. Then what I'm going to do is to add some text. Okay, so I press T on my keyboard for text, and that will be the company's name. So I can, maybe if my company is called Ultra okay, travel, this travel should be here for now. Okay, because it's going to be 2 words. And let me change this to another font. Okay, so I'm going to use Quicksand. That's the name of this font, and I've come to love this font so much. I've just come to love it so much. Okay, you travel, then I duplicate. Let me just click away first select it and duplicate. Okay, and I position this one here. Then I double click and say Falcon. Okay, and just in case you're wondering if it's an actual business, it's not. I just came up with a name. So with the Falcon, I'll change the color to orange. Okay, I change the color to orange. Then I just increase this a little bit, and I just, it's feeling very difficult. Okay, I think it's leveled right now. So I select everything and I just move it closer. And I just press shift and select everything, and okay, so shift select, and I just try to center everything here. So if you have a tagline for the business, maybe traveling made easy. Okay, that's the tagline I want to use. I reduce this one. Then I can position it here. Nice one and beautifully made. Alright, nice. So now we just have to add our information, and what we're going to do is we're still going to use the same font, and I bring it here. This is going to be the name of the person. Okay, or if it's a business, let's say with the boss. Okay, so the boss is called Geeky Brown. Alright, we make it bigger, and we also decrease the size of this. And let me see if I can just change the color of one part of it. Okay, it's possible. Yeah, so I could do the same for the Falcon, but it didn't occur to me earlier. Okay, so you can also do that. Okay, so let's increase it more. Nice one. So then we are going to add a role. What is Dicky's position? Maybe he's a graphic designer. Okay, so we make it smaller, and we can also increase. Okay, so let's position it here. Nice one. Then we come here and I will search for quick sand again. Quick sand, because I would need a lighter version of it. Okay, so quick sand light, so that all our text doesn't look the same. Nice one. Okay, so he's a graphic designer. Let me just move it up a little bit. Nice one. Okay, so what we are going to do next is to add the email, phone number, website, and yes, these are the three things we are going to be adding for now. Okay, so let's go back into Canva and add them. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to search for phone. Okay, because we are going to be adding the phone number, and we can just choose this one for now and reduce the size of it. Okay, and position it here, choose the size more. Nice one. No, it should go more, it's looking too big. Okay, and I drop it down a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is to press L on my keyboard for line, and I would reduce the line weight to somewhere like 1. Then I can trim it. Okay, so it should be 0 degrees. Don't rotate it around. Nice, and move it also here. Okay, so you can also position it below our icon. So the icon, we change all the icons are actually going to be in orange. Okay, nice. Then I drop this one down a little bit. Okay, and I think it's looking too big, so maybe I can do it 0.5. It didn't work though, but I just hope it worked. Okay, then I duplicate the line, rotate it to 90 degrees. 90. This is what I hate so much in Canva, honestly. There should be a rotation. My goodness, how are we going to do things smoothly in Canva for once? 90. Good. And I select this, press Alt and reduce. So reduce it. It's moved from 90. Okay, nice. And I move it here. Okay, select everything, move it up a little bit, or maybe we can just have to position it ourselves. Okay, then we select this and I'll move it more, and this is what we have at the moment. So select, paste, and we'll just change the number to +233 556 111 000. Maybe this is a number. I don't know. Don't try it. It's not anyone's number. And if you call and someone answers, just tell the person I said hello. So I select all of this and duplicate it. Okay, and I position it here. So this side is going to have the email. Okay, so I just come here and I search for email. Nice one. And we should, okay, so we can choose this one for now, because you can see this is not an outline icon, it's a thick one. So we just use the same style so that we are being consistent in even with our icons. Okay, nice one. So I just center and I come here and I change the color to orange, then select all and I can say Geek Boy at travel falcon.com. Okay, I select all and I can just reduce the font size. So it means I have to even do the same for this one too. Reduce the font size. I can drop it, move it, and I can also drop this one too and move it. Okay, nice. So this is what we have. Then I select, and the last one we're going to add is the website. Okay, so the website, we take this one off, we come to element to search for web. No, we search for globe rather, globe. Okay, and there are so many options, but I'll choose this one and make the size small. Position it here, and I come to color and change the color. I just drop it down a little bit. With these ones, the funny thing is the alignment. When you are designing Canva, sometimes the alignment can be annoying, but just be patient. Okay, so with this I'll just do. So what I'm going to do is let me just www.theafricangeek.net. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have at the moment. So now that we've done this, what we are going to do next is design the back of our business card, and this is just going to be a very simple thing. So stick with me. Okay, I know we've done so much and there's so many things we've done, but stick with me and let's finish up with the back. So let's dive back into Canva. Nice. So now that we are here, I already created the second page, and this is going to be for the back. Okay, and with the back, what we are going to do is select your empty space and choose the same color. Right, let me just come back here and choose. Let me just copy everything here, all the shapes over here, and copy, come in here and paste it here. Okay, so this I'll just move it up a little bit and I'll add my shape. So I just reduce my shape, something cute, and I can center it, send it back. Okay, so this something like this is what we are looking for. Then we'll just choose this, copy, and we paste it here. And what we are going to do here is just to put our website, www.theafri. Like seriously, let me rather do the travel falcon.com. Okay, so I just select it and I just pull it out to something like this, and I position it here. So let me just do the same here, the travel falcon, www.the. I just did the travel falcon.com. all right, we've been able to design the front and the back of our business card, and now what we are going to do next is to create the mockups of our business card. So let's go back into Canva and I'll walk you through how you can create your mockups. Okay, so now that we are back, we just come here and we download our entire design. Okay, so you can just download Okay, make sure it's PNG so that you are having the highest quality, and it should download within some few minutes. Okay, so as you see this, then it means our design is almost done. And because I'm in the desktop version, it will open all of this. And I also got a chance to use Windows 10, not Windows 10, Windows 11. So I'm a proud user of Windows. So I'm now using Windows 11 and it's cool. Understand? So let me just save this. I come here and come to my stuff, and I just business card template. I just open. No, I just save it here. Okay, so save, and I just open all of it. Let me just go there. So business card design. Okay, so this is our business card template. So I just extract it. Okay, so you have to right click and you come to extract all. Okay, so select the destination. Yeah, extract. Okay, so now that we have our business cards downloaded, what we are going to do is we are going to import them back into Canva. Okay, so let me just drag it here, and let me just come here, create a design. I choose presentation. All right, so it should open quickly for me. And yes, so I just click and drag. You can see how my cursor is looking, meaning that I'm ready to drag into Canva. Okay, so I just upload my photos here. You understand? So my photos are now uploaded. Okay, so I can choose this one, for example, and I can come into effects. Okay, in effects we can come to smart mockups and just click on see all. Okay, so scroll down and we are going to be looking for business cards mockups. Okay, so let me just scroll down. You can see there are so many beautiful ones here, and it's always good to use mockups for your designs. Okay, especially if you're going to present them to clients. You can see this is a business card, this is another business card, and let's see, we have more business. Okay, this is another business card. So you can see there's so many business cards over here. So we can choose let me choose the one on the laptop first. Yes, I'm going to choose this one first. And after you select your mockup, make sure you don't click away. Okay, so the reason is sometimes once you insert your mockup, it wouldn't be looking so good. So in that case, you can just double click and it will give you this option where you can crop, you can make sure it's fitting, and you can also customize how you want it to look in your mockup. But in this case, our design is looking very cool. Okay, it's looking beautiful here. So I can now click on apply, and I can right click and set image. Oh my goodness, I did something wrong. So I'm just going to redo this. Select the mockup, come to effect. In effect, we come to smart mockups and click see all. Alright, then we just scroll down again. Okay, so I have this here. I click on it for it to place my design into the mockup. Okay, then I can click on apply because my mockup is looking very good. Okay, so I now increase the size, to make it look good. Okay, so this is mockup here. Okay, so this is the first mockup we can use. Then we can just duplicate the page, and I can delete this one, and I can click the other side of it. Let's try and put this part of our business card into a mockup. So we come to effect, and in effect, okay, we go into smart mockups again, click on see all. You should see all of these options over here. Then what we are going to do is to select this guy over here holding the business card. Right, okay, so we just give, it's saying we are having some trouble loading smart mockups. Check your connection. I think my internet is messing up, but it's still looking very good. It's fitting, everything's working on point. So I can now click on apply. Okay, and if let's say you found yourself in a situation where your design wasn't looking too good in your mockup, like I mentioned earlier, you can just double click on the mockup you choose, and in that you see some options where you can tweak your mockup. Okay, so let's now give Canva some time to save our design. Okay, all right, so now that it's saved, we can just increase the size. Okay, and also increase the size here. And yes, this is what we have at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you learned so much from this tutorial. The name is Benjamin, and always remember, there is no limit to creativity. I'll see you in my next video.